Nobody takes the towers down faster than the Volibear. Period. Well, you're about to see it. You're about to see it.
I'm dead.
And here it comes.
ARTHEO? ARTHEO! Come on, ARTHEO! Yes! Stop the ports! Stop the ports! Stop the ports! Stop the ports! ARTHEO!
Welcome back to another Stormbringer video. So, I had a boomer moment. I forgot to hit the stream button or the record button because we got another legendary ARTHEO and BrotherBerk. BrotherBerk is Draven this game, and y'all know who BrotherBerk is. He's a part of my intro, as you all know.
ARTHEO ends the game. Keep fucking stalling their backs. Stall the backs. Stop the ports! Stop the ports! Stop the ports! Stop the ports! ARTHEO!
Yep, that's the guy. The legendary BrotherBerk, and I refer to myself in third person, which always feels good because it makes me feel like a WWE superstar. What you gonna do, brother? When BrotherBerk runs wild on you, I forgot me and Arth. What you gonna do when ARTHEO and BrotherBerk runs wild on you? That's better. All right, enough of that cringe bullshit. We're gonna get straight into the gameplay here, and this is gonna be better because I'll be able to go over the VOD and kind of explain why split push is so incredibly important, not just for as a top laner, but for your team, as it's critically important. Don't get me wrong, Volibear is incredible in team fights. I mean, he would give a lot to the team, but as a top laner, it's your job. It's important to understand map pressure and you know, getting those towers down. At the end of the day, getting here is what's going to lead your team to victory. And another reason is because champions scale, and some champions are really nasty, and you don't want to deal with them in the late game. So that's another reason. You guys should go to his Twitch channel and follow him. You know, show up when he's live, and you know, tell him where you came from and all that stuff. Because if you guys want some more ARTHEO content, you will often find me over there on his channel. His chat's amazing, very interactive, fun. So yeah, so often when I'm offline, sometimes you'll catch me over there in the chat, and I'm playing, you know, games with him. And he plays with viewers, so it's quite nice. It's fun. Uh, yeah, so let's get into it. All right. So the first thing first is we always aim to get those three minions, those first three minions. So I get that low, and I'm gonna drop my E. Like that. Boom, perfect. And then I try to get the other three, that's gonna give you 6. And then the next wave, you missed one there. All right, not bad, -1. Let's see what we can get on this wave. Looks like I missed 2. So overall, not bad, but you always try to get to 12. Especially in this matchup, Volibear has a strong push with his passive and his E. And yeah, I went to ward, because that's the next step. The jungler is definitely going to be coming over here. You can see Kane on the mini-map there. And that's pretty much what we're doing. We're just pushing, repeat. Drop my E, go in the bush, and see if I can land another E, just like that. See how I hit him there? I got him. I stung a little. There he is. Should be able to make a play. Dodge that. That's huge. dodging skills here. Ignite. There we go. Drop that disrespect. So right here, I'll show you what I'm going to buy into this matchup. Let me switch this. Alright, so I'm going straight into hullbreaker into this one. And the reason why is because hullbreaker gives MR. And I usually try to either go Iceborne versus AD, and then if I'm versus like Magic, or if I see a matchup where it's easy like this one, I'll go straight into hullbreaker. Now Riftmaker is really good against the champion, so I could rush that too if I want to, but I really want to get my hands on a hullbreaker early and put that pressure on that map. So we're just farming here. Alright, so this is where you go you walk past. And the reason why you can do that is because you got the canyon allowing you to push. And he's going ham on me. I have no idea why. TF is here, that's why. Alright, so we're going to be able to get out of here. We got to ult over. E, and then I'll be able to get these berries over here. And hopefully get this plate. Looks like I will be able to, so not bad. So that's another thing to explain. It's if you have your ghost and you have your ult, you can get away. There's nothing to fear. You can go back here and proxy and get the next wave. And you can see here, CS wise, I have a lead. Kane's back over here. The dragon is up. So I wasn't expecting Kane to come back top. I expected him to be bot lane. Kinda, I don't know he's here. I mean, except for this. This kind of, I mean, that's not mine. That's my bad. Alright, so as soon as he did that, I knew I was in trouble here. Unfortunately, I don't know if I get it. I think I died here, actually. Actually, I have Ghost. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, if you have that Ghost or your ult, you can get away. And so the nice thing is, if you look at my runes over here on the left, Nimbus Cloak, right here, with Ghost, it's going to speed you out. It's going to get you out of troubles, especially after lane phase when the Avengers start coming for you. That's going to make the difference. So that's why I run that. So we almost have hullbreaker. You can teleport, so we can't do anything about that. Like bot lane struggling a little bit. Alright, so looks like I do have hullbreaker, but he's stopping me from going back. Make a play on his ass. So let's go back to that one. What happened here? Alright, so he gets a little ahead of himself. He's disrespecting me, stopping my back, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna kill this guy. I'm gonna kill this guy, because I got Ignite and my ult coming up soon. It is, boom. Kill him there. And looks like I take the whole tower, so that's quite nice. And there it is. I got hullbreaker, I got swiftness. So this is what you want in your matchup, is where you have a tower like this that you could fall back to. This means you never have to leave lane. And it's free farm. It's going to allow you to get your items. And you can see here I got the pickaxe. You know what that means, guys. That means I'm going Titanic second. Kind of a rare occasion, but sometimes I do that. I'll go hullbreaker Titanic and just go full Shrinebreaker mode. And I ain't playing around. So you know, I'm in one of those moods. You know, I'm against an easy matchup, so I might as well just go with you know whatever I want. So I'm going with wave clear with the Titanic and the passive combo. Got a lot of AoE damage and full-on tower damage. Waiting for objectives. I don't know what Kane's doing. He's trolling. All right, this is where I get ahead of myself here. I think. So I don't have an ult. If you look here, I got 20 seconds. I should have waited. I need to wait. So I go back in, watch. Big mistake. Kane comes back around. He grabs a hold of me. Oh, no. If I had my ult here, I would be able to outplay them. You know, with my ult. So just unlucky there. So I ended up losing that tower. So I griefed. You know, my lead there, I could have, you know, been here the entire game. Been able to get a lot of farm and keep, you know, the top laner in the top lane. So it's unfortunate. So what this means is when your tower is down, that means you get to rotate. You can go bot lane when the dragon's down. So now the dragon's about to spawn. We need to push top. So we got the rift here, so I might as well get my hands on this. And this is where I go back and I go bot lane because dragon's gone. So you want to be bot lane during this time. I full on go aggressive here. Alright, so we're gonna push this. We're gonna get the rift down now. And crash it in. So my team's gonna do Baron. Dude, this is the perfect moment when your team, BrotherBerk over here, is smart as hell, starting this Baron. He knows my playstyle. He knows what I'm up to. And, you know, when I see a play like that, that is a good damn team to have right there. So I waste their time. You see how many are here? 4 champions are here in the bot lane. And my team's, you know, getting on that Baron. Boom. I'd love to see it. See what I got. Almost got Titanic. So go back bot lane. Dragon's not up yet. So we've got the Baron. We need to, you know, get this little guy over here. Get the big bear. There we go. Yeah. The towers are broken. And you can see here in the mid lane. Look at that. We got an opening right there to end the game at any moment in time. So I'm watching my team in the mid lane. So if action goes down there, I can push this entire lane and get all this while my team dies. So you can see here, BrotherBerk dies, everybody's dying. Twitch and Yuumi is insanely strong. Alright. Unfortunately, they won that very hard. I still got the Baron, so let's see what I do here. They're still pushing mid, so I don't have to back off. So I got a fast recall if I want to. So I keep the pressure. The moment they don't show, the moment they disappear off this map is when I'm going to stop pushing. And I ult, take the tower down. It looks like I'm going to die for it, which is going to be worse. Drop that dance. Oh, man. And now Dragon's going to be up. Hopefully I can spawn in time to, you know, put pressure on the map. And I go right in there and I ignite his ass. I mean, the enemy team's doing pretty well. So we win this fight here. Scared him off. There's no jungler, so we should be able to take this for free. And BrotherBerk, by the way, heals incredibly strong. Like really, he has really powerful heals off the monsters. That's one thing I noticed, that the W buff that they applied to BrotherBerk is really good for jungle right now. Look at that. Oh, I'm gonna Q, powerful Q with the Titanic. Easy dragon. I think I go top because Baron hasn't spawned yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to take advantage of this. drop my ult right away, and I start fighting. Let's see what I got here. I don't have Riftbreaker yet, but I have a lot of sustain. See how I can poke him down and heal off the wave. Get the AoE damage. Kane's here. He's not going to be able to catch me. I'm too fast. And you can see what my team's doing here. So I try to watch that closely. You know, keep my eye on that. And that's going to tell me whether to back off or keep going. Alright, they're coming for me. Unfortunately, I die here. Looks like that's going to be Baron for them, but I'm hoping my team will stop them. So let's find out, see what happens. Alright, Draven's up. Rammus is up. Come on, Rammus. Rammus should be all... He already used it. He already used his speed. Unlucky. So I'm pinging him, telling him to go. And he's not going to go, so unfortunately we lose this. So that's going to take another 5 minutes off of game there. Unlucky. So next play is going to be Dragon, so we're just going to chill until then. But I'm trying. Put another fight. Kane's coming back for me, I'm pretty sure. There he is. I tried to ult over the wall, but it's too fat. Too fat of a wall. I couldn't move enough. I was hoping to walk up to here and ult over this way, but it's too much CC, unfortunately. Alright, next item we're going into Demonic, because Demonic scales with Volibear's ult. The more health with Demonic, the more AP you're going to get. So it scales really well with, you know, Titanic, which also does increases on the ult because of the bonus HP that you get. So Demonic, Titanic is really good. So we got Riftmaker that also has health. Got true damage. All this attack speed on the passive is really good. The AP, you know, gives the passive attack speed. So that's why we call it the Riftbreaker playstyle. And I pretty much, in this season, I build these items a lot. So it doesn't matter what mythic you run, I often run this most of the time. In some situations, I run a different AP item. Alright, so we got, let's pause this right here. This is the moment right here. So my team is dying. I got a window here, and I signal and I let them know. So you can see, let's back this up so you guys can see what's going on. And I'm going to show it from his perspective so you guys can see his reaction as well. So here we are. So how did they get in this situation is the question. Okay, they're all here. So we're going to watch this fight break down. So click on BrotherBerk here. Kench goes in. Unfortunately, Twitch is too powerful. And it's the classic 5v4 situation here. Now, should I be here in this team fight and would it matter? I don't know. Because like Twitch and Yuumi are so incredibly strong. Maybe I would be able to make something happen. I don't know. But the important thing you got to understand about it being a top laner is you have to constantly push when shit like this is happening, or when they're at the dragon or the baron. You have to be up here putting that pressure, because what that's going to do is divide them. And I'll tell you that the mistake that the enemy team is making right now, even though they're winning this fight, they should be here. One of them or two of them should be here stopping me right now, or actually a long time ago. So this is actually, this is good that they're winning, because look, they can just end the game, right? So they think. But the biggest mistake is they underestimate Volibear's ability to end the game fast by himself. You know, even though they have all these champions over here, nobody takes the towers down faster than the Volibear. Period. Well, you're about to see it. You're about to see it.
I'm dead.
And here it comes. The big boom. Oh.
Artheo? Artheo! Come on, Artheo! Yes! God damn, dude. What a legend. Artheo coming in with the back door. We were toast. Or we were toast. You gotta give him the honor for that one, dude. Legend.
All right, we're on the scoreboard here, and you can see I'm 1, 4, and 3. This is irrelevant, okay? When it comes to top lane split push, is irrelevant. I could be unkillable. I could be, you know, I don't know, 0 and 10. I could be, 0, 10, and fucking 20. You won't really see 20 on this when you're in a top lane split push. Sometimes you can if you have teleport or if you have like Iceborne and Spirit. That's where you can actually, go in there and go God mode on them. But we're playing a bit different here. We're against a tanky champion, so we can't afford to go God mode in this one. We want to be able to apply that true damage to this beefcake that we're dealing with in the top lane. Otherwise, Iceborne is just going to take forever to kill this guy. So, that's why we need to go that route. This is not really that much of a team fight friendly build. It's more like 1v1. Nobody beats this build, especially when you have like demonic or nashers. So yeah, but you look at the farm difference here, the gold difference. That's what you want to look at there. And look at that. I did the most damage to my entire team. Twitch was obviously the one out damaging everybody. So let's take a look. Tower damage, that's the #1, baby. And objectives, usually if you get your hands on the rift, sometimes that can help. Those are the most things that I look at. Sometimes I look at this. This can make a difference. Iceborne and Spirit would be a lot more. But yeah. And then the runes, this is typically my classic right here. Is what I always run most of the time. Gathering Storm, scaling that AP into the late game. The later the game gets, the more AP you're going to get for that passive and your ult. Nimbus Cloak, so you can zoom, dive, whatever, anything to get away from the Avengers and go back in with the Ghost. So Overgrowth is going to feed you health over the course of the game. It's really good for Demolish, and it's really good for Titanic. It's really good for Demonic. And you can't forget your rune stats. That's the biggest thing. And then second one is so important between Volibear's W. He's healing. So every time you heal with your W, you're also regenerating. So in between combos and stuff and making trades is incredibly important. And look at all the sustain we're getting from Graps. All that is going to help, Titanic, Demonic, and Demolish, going to give you all that power into the late game. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. That's how you carry a game right there. That's how you help your teammates. When you see, someone as scary as Twitch and Yuumi, snowballing and carrying the game and killing your teammates, you got to be on the map, putting that pressure on, and make them come back and defend. That way they can. You saw right there they had a chance to end, but they forgot about good old BrotherBerk.